Hello, magical friends, and welcome to episode 142 of WZRD Radio. I'm your host, Witch Bess, and today I'm delighted to share my interview with Solitary Snape. They had so much to say about the Swedish rock scene, and I can't wait to dive into it with you. But first, of course, is our regularly scheduled music. So here's Corky Bratz with Keeper.
Yeah! Yo, it's the magical muggle music media. Indeed, how lucky we are that the scribes care enough to write about our deeds, to remember how hard we cared about something, each other, one another. Break. Indeed. How lucky are we? That these scribes, that these people, if they care enough to write about us, to talk about us, to listen, it's something that you would never expect to be remembered for how hard that you cared about something, anything, each other. So this is for you, Wizrocklopedia, you magical muggle music media. Thank you for all of us. In case no one wrote a song about you, there it is.
Wizard Rock Show. We don't really care if you don't wanna go. Gonna have some fun, we're gonna sing along. Holy freaking crap, it's my new favorite song. Let's go, let's sing up front with me. This might just be here tonight. You know Ginny wouldn't leave here without a fight. Listen to me, your favorite riot witch. Wizard Rock is better than catching that snitch. Let's go, let's sing up front with me. This might just be
That was Corky Bratz from the Nargles album with Keeper, Striking Down Diggory's Wizrocklopedia, and Tonks and the R's and the classic Witches to the Front. And now, here's my chat with Pip and Yumi of Solitary Snape. Welcome to the show, Solitary Snape. Magical friends, this is a surprise. Snape is not, in fact, solitary. I have two guests, so if you wouldn't mind introducing yourselves, Pip and Jimmy. Yimmy, I remember this.
Yeah.
I didn't include a pronunciation guide for my name because I wanted to see how it would be pronounced, and it's a Peep.
Peep, oh no!
But yeah, I'm Peep. I'm the founder of Solitary Snape, and I was solitary when we started.
Yeah, and I'm Jimmy, or Jimmy, and I'm the drummer for Solitary Snape.
So this was interesting because I emailed Pip and assumed that it would be just you, but it turns out there's actually a whole band involved. There's 3.
4.
4?
Yeah, and more. If we are counting every member that's ever been a member of Solitary Snape.
There's been a few different lineups.
I think on Facebook, on that page, it still says the biggest active Wizards band in Sweden. And that's because we had like 7, 8 members. We've been cycling through members. We've been like 9.
Wow, that's amazing.
We did one gig where I think we were 6 or 7 people, and that's the most we've been. But yeah, that didn't last very long. We did a gig where we had a percussionist, and
Okay, I would dearly love to know the difference between a drummer and a percussionist.
a percussionist is auxiliary percussion, like shakers, tambourines. Anything that's not on the drum kit is for the percussionist to do.
Well, there's a fun fact to start us off. Where did Solitary Snape get started? How did y'all get into this?
I got bullied into it by, I think it was Hannah and Lee from Pussycat Dolores. I think it was perhaps even at the Deathly Hallows queue for the book. They started bullying me and said I should start a band. And I knew 1 chord on the guitar, 1.5 chord on the guitar. Thankfully, I quickly roped in much more talented friends.
Yeah, so that was in, December 2007?
Yeah.
And I joined maybe a year later, I think.
Sampo joined first.
Yeah, on the keyboards.
And then Andre joined after that. Sorta. He was like sorta half joined. Because he walked in to the living room visiting my brother when me and Sampo was sitting writing songs, and he was like, oh, I want to join. And then I sort of roped you into it because
Yeah.
you're the only drummer in Sweden.
Yeah.
Or did CH come first on bass and then you? I can't remember.
Well, Sampo was definitely first, and then I think we did some rehearsals, just the 3 of us. And Andre was sort of in it, but not really. And then we had CH on bass. So we did a gig. You, me, Sampo, and CH. And then Andre got involved for real after that.
Was that the gig where I smashed the ukulele?
No, that was
later.
That was the gig where we were 6 people on stage.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, this was I think it was Wizard Rock Halloween.
That early? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were a 4-piece then, and then Andre came in for real, and we started working on more material for the first album.
So, what took you from being bullied in line by Pussycat Dolores to committing to not just being a wizard rocker, but being a wizard rocker with, I think, the largest collection of group members that I've ever heard of in a rock band?
I don't really know. It just sort of kept happening. A lot of my friends, online community, Harry Potter fans, and they sort of just threw together a live gig. I wrote a couple of songs. I could play maybe 3 chords on the guitar by then. And then I just never stopped, really. Because more people kept joining and more talented people kept helping me make music.
And back then, events were much more frequent there in the beginning. So it was easier to have, just a set goal to aspire to every, all the time. So we knew that we have to practice because we're doing this gig then and then the next one. And so in the beginning there, it kind of just, yeah.
So I think you said up to 9 people at one point?
It's not at the same time.
Okay.
No.
But over the years,
So up to at least 6 at one point.
I think 7, perhaps. I don't know how many percussionists we roped in, because I think we had 2 percussionists and the drums in Göteborg. I think we had 1 on shaker and 1 on tambourines.
Oh yeah, but that
and it was really only because we didn't want people to get a ride for free down to Göteborg in our car. So we were like, you're in the band now.
That was an acoustic gig, I think.
No. No, this is the one where you got a really, really bad drum kit. And you were the only one who could fit on stage. And I needed to be off stage with the
that
microphone.
one. Yeah. Yeah. It was an all right kit, but they forgot to bring the bass drum pedal. So they had to go after that. So, but they made it in time, so it was fine. But yeah.
Okay, so with an indeterminate but surprisingly large number of band members, why Solitary Snape?
Well, would you believe that I was sitting at the computer thinking about band names, and I was alone at the start, and I was also, at that moment, playing solitaire on the computer. And I was like, solitary Snape, all right. And it's the most boring story. But it was also, I had another band name to choose from, but it was not safe for work and a lot more edgy.
What was the alternative?
It was Dumbledore.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would have kept making music that long if I was stuck with that band name.
That certainly gives like a black metal energy.
I think there's been a wizard metal band that either were named Dumblecore or said that they played Dumblecore.
I'm checking the list now to see if we've got them. I see Dumbledork, but Dumblecore apparently not a name yet. So it's available, magical friends. So were you like immediately settled on those 2, or?
Yeah, I didn't really think much more about it. I was an edgy teen, and I really, really liked Snape, as an edgy teen would do. My thoughts and feelings on that have changed over the years. But yeah, that's sort of where it started.
It sounds like you have some amazing stories. There's already a stage that didn't fit the band and a ukulele that got smashed. I would love to hear some of them.
The problem is, in the moment I can think of them, sorta, but when I was prepping for this show, and I knew that a question like this would be asked, I was like, I just can't think about any fun things, because it's the mundane things, like recording our first album and taping microphones to the ceiling to record the drums, while I also held one of the microphones over one of the cymbals so we could record the whole kit. And a mixer getting caught on fire and smoking like crazy. And then, like, just rehearsing every week, like, just
Yeah.
traveling out to Jimmy and playing every week, just jamming and figuring out new songs and everything.
So we would rehearse in my parents' garage, and we did that pretty much every Sunday for a few years. We were very comfortable playing together, and jamming was, it was just so much fun. And a lot of our songs came from jam sessions. Maybe not lyrics, but the music.
Well, I can at least think of a couple where the lyrics came from the jam sessions.
I think maybe yeah, that's the one I was
Looking
thinking
for a
of.
cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Crab and Goyle, I think, as well.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there was probably more.
A lot of songs that haven't been recorded or released as well, like Fudge Missing Me.
Yeah, we recorded that, but it was too slow, and then we didn't redo it. But we played it live a few times.
I don't know if we've played it live.
We did when we opened for Henry and the Potters, when we played Linköping and Malmö.
Oh, the only time we played Fudge.
Yeah. I think maybe we only played it in Malmö, so it's only been played one time, but we definitely played it there. But the recording felt way too slow, and we had already wrapped up, so we didn't want to go through one more recording session and set up all the drum mics and stuff.
You performed with Harry and the Potters.
Yeah, we did. They've done a Scandinavian tour. They did one back in 2010, but a few years later, we joined them as a support act when they came back to Sweden for 3 or 4 gigs. And it was because we played LeakyCon London, and we already knew Paul and Joe at that point, since they had done the Scandinavian tour. And they were going to come to Sweden like maybe 2 weeks after LeakyCon. So they asked us if we were up for joining them for those gigs. And I mean, of course, it's Paul and Joe. And there's you do it. They're such nice guys. So how could you turn them down? But I've played with Harry and the Potters. I did that whole Scandinavian tour as their drummer. And I've done a few other gigs as well. I played with them at Snowball in Scotland. And I've played some Swedish gigs as well, because they couldn't bring either Mike or Bradley, so I had to step in there.
So, Jimmy, you've traveled fairly extensively for Wizard Rock.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really play when I went with Harry and the Potters to Norway, but I've played in Sweden, Denmark, England, Scotland, Ireland, and America.
What about you, Pete? Have you done a grand world tour with Solitary Snape?
No, only Sweden, London, and Dublin. It was LeakyCon.
Yeah, LeakyCon London and LeakyCon Dublin.
I can't remember anything about that gig. I just remember getting off stage and Brian Ross coming up and hugging me, and I was like, oh, I guess we were at least pretty good.
I remember it was a really like high energy gig overall, but I've seen there's some footage and like you really went for it. I understand if you don't remember it because it was like you were so into it. It was like you were in a trance.
I think I was just feeling very, very anxious because the set, it was running behind schedule, and I was like, have to get up there and play really, really fast, really, really hard, and just be done with it. So I didn't really enjoy it, but
Yeah, but the audience did. So
yeah. But that's every gig because I had real bad social anxiety and stage fright, and
I'm always impressed by wizard rockers who can just get up on stage and perform. It seems kind of like a magic skill to me. So did, all of the Solitary Snape performances help with the anxiety thing, or?
Not really. It's like I get really, really anxious building up to it because I'm inherently nervous. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna screw up. And then on stage it's like a powder keg exploding. And then I'm just really, really tired afterwards, so I don't really think about it anymore.
I hear that a lot too, that the anxiety never stops. You just sort of do it anyway.
I believe in the saying that if you're not nervous before performing, then something is wrong. So if you're not feeling nervous at all, then you're probably not gonna perform too great because you're a bit too comfortable. Yeah, I really do believe that there has to be some nerve there.
I'm so curious about this smashed ukulele. Was this like a punk rock smashing a guitar thing?
I'm trying to remember what song it was. Probably Fenrir.
Yeah, I don't know, but
During the convention, Expecto Patronum 2009, I think there is a video on YouTube. I think it was Fenrir.
Yeah, I don't remember what song it was, but I remember the smashing.
I think it was Fenrir because I had that big wig on.
Yeah, you did.
And I think we opened with Fenrir. I had the ukulele, and then I just smashed it after that. And then we went on with the gig because I was like, well, whatever.
I think there's 2 videos of it because CH did a recording, and there was also, I don't remember her name, but I know there's another person who filmed it as well, and both of those recordings should be on YouTube. So if you look up Solitary Snape and Expecto Patronum, then you can see the ukulele.
So this wasn't just performing as a band, there were props.
Perhaps.
Well, it was a sort of spur of the moment thing. There was a wig at the event. It wasn't ours or anything. And that just kind of happened. I don't believe we had anything else extra.
No, a lot of the stuff you do when you perform with your friends is you try to make them laugh during and after and before. And it was just pretty funny. It was not Fenrir. I scrubbed through the video.
Oh.
Erik Fahlén had the video on his YouTube.
Okay, it was him. I thought it was CH though. But yeah.
Here's some more music. First up is Miss Parkinson and For Theo.
Nobody told me things would turn out this way. I never thought that
I'm not afraid, no, quite the opposite. I can walk down every corridor, seeing all my rules to follow. I'm from the ministry, and yeah, I'm like Fudge, best girlfriend. I can use my power as I wish, and no one really can complain. They can be rude and they can question everything that I stand for, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna take the school from Dumbledore. When Harry whines, I just say meow. When Hermione hates my books, I just say meow. When everyone hates my rules, I just say meow. Call me a racist, I just say meow. 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 I love to wear pink, and I'm sure it's what makes you all so jealous. A high inquisitor and more, I'll be your new headmistress. Canceling Quidditch now for you, and everything else you come up with. I'll see through everything you do, or make some other students gossip. They can be rude and they can question everything that I stand for, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna take the school from Dumbledore. When Harry whines, I just say meow. When Hermione hates my books, I just say meow. When everyone hates my rules, I just say meow. Call me a racist, I just say meow. When Harry whines, I just say meow. When Hermione hates my books, I just say meow. When everyone hates my rules, I just say meow. Call me a racist, I just say meow. 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 I just say meow.
It's coming to a close, a bitter end. I hope you can forgive me, my friends. So many things I want to say before I fade away. I'm walking on alone through empty halls. In the distance I can hear them scream and call, but I don't find a part to play. I fade away. I fade away. Tonight's the night the game is over. The demon in me loses his power. It's up to you to bring to his knees forever. I've done my part. This is the end. The
You just heard For Theo by Miss Parkinson, Pussycat Dolores and her I Just Say Meow, and Raven Rock's This Is the End. Let's get back to that chat. Here are Yumi and Pete. Solitary Snape has come up a couple times in other interviews as someone who was fun to collaborate with.
Who?
It was all good, I promise.
No, I mean because I don't remember collaborating with anybody.
Oh no.
I have no clue. I'm sorry. Because I collaborated with the band. Erik Fahlén, when he joined the band for a year. Is that a collaboration with Swedish Short Snouts? Because he jumped in on bass for a year.
But I mean, yeah, if you count like sharing the stage with other people or, like performing at the same event, and so, then there's been some people in rotation that we've played with through the years, but
I'm truly sorry if I've collaborated with anyone and I've forgotten about it. That just means that my memory is all jumbled up.
It's been a while, and it sounds like it was an absolutely wild time. Are there bands that you would collaborate with if someone approached you?
I think I meant to say the Swedish Short Snouts here, but I hate them, so... I hate them. They stole my drummer.
that happened at the gig where the organizer forgot to bring the bass drum pedal after that gig, because the Swedish Short Snouts were there too. They asked me if I wanted to play with them, because Expecto Patronum was already booked at that point, and both Solitary and the Short Snouts were going to play. And they wanted a full set as well, with a full electric set. So they asked me if I wanted to play with them then, and I did. And yeah, I've been with them since then. And for a long time, I wasn't listed as an official member, but I think I am now. But it took like 10 years before that happened.
But I think we actually discussed collaborating with the Swedish Short Snouts on an EP before.
Yeah, we thought about doing like a
cover swap.
Yeah, doing each other's songs in our own styles.
Then we started playing Battle Cedric Diggory live, at least. But we switched it from major to minor.
Yeah, so we had one of their songs.
But they never covered us, so...
Yes, once.
What?
Once. Yes. We played once in Växjö. When I played with the Short Snouts, we did Fandom is Might, and that's the only time.
Oh, bad choice!
Yeah, but it was... It didn't seem as bad at the time. So it's been so long.
I think the Solitary Snape Bandcamp just has one album listed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But it sounds like there's a lot more music out there.
There's 3 albums and 2 EPs.
Where are those?
Sounds about right. The EPs are somewhere, I think. And the first 2 albums, we only made physical copies. I don't have any copies left. I sold them all. They might be out there somewhere. I just... I really, really enjoy that they have become lost media in a way.
I have all the songs digitally,
oh, no.
but there are no physical copies available, except, in some people's CD collections. I think I have my physical copies still as well, but...
Wait.
Yeah. Though we started the Bandcamp when we did the 3rd album.
Yeah.
And then we didn't put the old stuff up because partly because we didn't think of it, I guess, but also there is quite the leap in production quality when we got to the third album.
I just like stuff being forgotten as well. I have a deep. It's alluring, the thought of being forgotten and just fading away into history without being remembered in a society where remembering and like preserving everything is so. It's like all encompassing. So if something falls and just disappears, that's fine with me, I guess.
I can understand that appeal, but as a rabid hoarder of Wizard Rock, Jimmy, I will be requesting those from you.
I'll see what I can do.
So you said early on that, Pete, your relationship to the character of Snape has changed. So this next question I think is probably a little bit funnier now. I am forcing you to spend a day with him. How are you spending it?
Yeah, I've thought about this question quite a lot, and I think I finally settled on either a most dangerous game situation or just an elaborate Saw-like trap for him. Because he... unredeemable character.
Do you have any regrets about naming the band after him then?
Not really.
And what would you do if he won the most dangerous game?
He wouldn't. I could kick his ass. I'm a real person, he's a fictional character.
Touche.
How about Jimmy? How would you spend the day with Snape?
Well, yeah, that's a very good question. I think I would sit him down and just tell him that, hey, you're sort of a bad copy of Heathcliff from Wuthering Heights, mixed with other stuff, of course, but there's a lot that matches there. And yeah, maybe give him a bit of an identity crisis.
So Peep is going for just immediate annihilation, and Jimmy is feeling more like a therapeutic workshop, seeing if you can crush him like emotionally.
Yeah, just slow realization. Yeah.
So he's got Lily in the attic. Oh, wait, is that Jane Eyre?
That's Jane Eyre.
I gotta admit, Gothic, not my favorite genre. Which may be why I never imprinted on Snape. Because you're not wrong.
I mean, when we started, the story wasn't finished. We had no idea where it was going to go. We didn't know what was going to happen with him or what his deal was. And I think we all shifted our opinions as the series went on.
There's a podcast now, I think it's called Snape Chat, for people who are fans of his. They may not have you all on, but he is still a much talked about character.
I mean, the Short Snouts did a song pretty early on that was called the Snape Song, and it's basically about asking yourself, is he good or bad? What is he gonna do? Because we're not sure. Yeah.
I'm not sure if you all had Solitary Snape. Oh, maybe. My familiarity with music is limited to what's available.
Yeah.
He pointed. Did you all ever dive into that? You know, is he a tortured hero? Is he a villain?
Oh, first album we had the song Lily, whiny love ballad, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
We had Always. That's the first album. We had a song called Always, I think. I don't know. The Silver Doe was a song we
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Why must I fight, etc., etc.
This is the last time the Silver Doe will show.
Yeah. And on the second album, we had one of my favorite songs, En bra dag.
Yeah.
That's about just how something could have been a good day, but no, not for Snape.
Not for Snape. It's never a good day for Snape.
That sounds amazing.
It's one of the few songs we've recorded in Swedish.
I think it has 4 key changes in it.
Yeah, I think it changes for each verse and maybe one of the choruses or something. And as strangely as it may sound, I think that happened organically while we were workshopping the song during rehearsals. I think it just happened. I don't know why. But then again, I don't play a chord-based instrument, so I didn't have any influence on that choice.
I think we just did it because we could.
Yeah, maybe.
That actually is an interesting point. You said you had very few songs in Swedish. Was this like a deliberate choice?
I'm trying to think if we have any others except that one.
In Swedish?
Yeah.
You haven't listened to the third album at...
Oh, yeah, the opening song, yes.
The opening song, Glasen mot himmelen?
Yes, that's right.
And we also had a Swedish song on a sort of recent compilation with Rock Around the World that's about house elves. And
oh, right, yeah.
The ballad of the plight of the house elves.
Yeah.
Does it ring a bell, Jimmy?
Yes. I feel kind of bad now because it's might be my favorite Solitary song. So, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I wrote that all by myself.
It's a really good one. But I don't think there are any more album tracks.
Album tracks? I don't know. Did we have... first album, there's a spoken word song thingy.
Oh, yeah. Allt är väl.
Yeah, it's so embarrassing. Because it's really, really bad. It's like the one song on that album that I'm like, this is horrible. This should be stricken from history completely. Erased.
But at the time, it was just kind of honest. But yeah, I can see why, in hindsight, you might be a bit embarrassed about it. But
is it one of those things where it's hard to look back on old earnest emotion? You know, having not heard it myself.
I think it's because I'm sort of just yelling through the whole song, and the accompaniment of like what's happening musically is not very, very well thought out or structured.
No.
It's mostly just noise. It's like we recorded my singing first, and then they went in and put the music on it. I don't think that's how it happened, but it sounds like it, if I remember correctly.
It was basically just a simple jam and the spoken word on top. And yeah, you at the end there, you really started yelling. I think on the final line, your voice cracks because you're so loud. And you're pushing so hard.
That's a pretty solid segue, actually. Sounds like y'all have, done a lot, learned a lot, tried a lot of different things. What kind of advice do you have for new Wizard Rockers?
Find talented friends. No, really just do it. I knew one and a half chords if I'm being generous with myself. And I wrote a couple of songs with like E minor and just messing around with the guitar, just making noise. And I think that's the pleasure really about just making music. And especially when it's this focused and like constrained, that you can just make stuff and it's, who cares if it's good or bad, really.
Yeah, and I mean, we always had fun doing it too. So as long as you're having fun, I mean, who cares if it's good or bad? Like, for instance, we were constantly upping the production quality in the studio, but there was no need to, but we did it because it was fun and we wanted to. Like, I mean, that's not necessary. You can just, my best advice is to just do it, because, I mean, if you don't do it, it doesn't happen. So if you want to do it, do it. You got to start somewhere.
Jimmy, you have fallen for my trap a second time. Just do it is the advice that I get almost every interview. So I have a second question, which is a really solid bit of technical advice. You know, like a vocal warm-up or something that's really helpful to have in a recording studio, or, you know, the easiest chords, something that, you know, a newbie can use to like just get another handhold.
I mean, it helps if you can play a chord-based instrument like a guitar or a keyboard. But music theory is, you don't really need music theory. I mean, I'm not sure where I'm going with this.
Just learn E minor and A minor, and that's a solid base for a song.
Yeah.
I think the Silver Doe, which I will not play, and you will have to nag Jimmy about getting a recording of. I think we did I've thought that we did a re-recorded thing with the Silver Doe, but that was a Hortensia.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
The Silver Doe is really just D minor, A minor, E, and A minor. And that's a whole song. 3 chords. Learn 3 chords, and you can make like 5, 6, 7, 10 songs without any problem, really.
Yeah.
And as you've proven, Jimmy, a drummer is always in demand in Wizard Rock. You've been part of at least 3 bands.
Oh yeah, that's more than that. But yeah, because there were no other drummers on the Swedish Wizard Rock scene, so if someone wanted one for a gig, then I usually stepped in. So there was one other guy, but he only played on his own stuff, really. There was one gig we did where the show ended with a sort of super group situation where people from all the different bands got on stage and played a song together. And he played drums on that. I didn't. But otherwise, he just played on his own recordings. But I've played with Solitary Snape and the Swedish Short Snouts. That's the main ones. But then I've also toured as a drummer for Harry and the Potters. And I didn't play the whole gig, but I did one song with Peeved when he was in Sweden. Because I think it was a Harry and the Potters cover, and that's why I joined him on that. But yeah, then there's been a bunch of one-offs, and yeah.
Everyone needs a drummer. And there are never enough to go around. So did you have a technical advice?
Any microphone is a microphone. Basically. I mean, if you want to record stuff or, even perform stuff, you don't need the fanciest equipment. Anything will do. And anything is good enough.
I admire you sneaking in a "just do it" at the end there. What are you all working on these days? Anything folks should be keeping an eye out for?
I don't know how much we want to say, really, but because we don't want to make any promises to ourselves or anybody else, but we've talked about doing one last hurrah, as it was. Doing one last recording, just record a last bunch of songs, maybe some that didn't make it before, and doing some new ones, but we've only talked about it. There are no actual plans, as far as I know, at least. So I don't know how much we want to to say, really. But there has been some discussion about doing one last thing.
Yeah, never say never, but really, who knows? Because, well, we're all, at least me and Hedvig, are very conflicted about, like, producing songs about Harry Potter at the moment. And I would really, really enjoy making a last EP or something, mostly because I could finally, like, get out some of the songs I've had stuck in my head for years and years. Goodbye Hogwarts is a song that was written in 2012, I think.
Yeah.
2011, 2012.
Yeah.
When I first thought about, like, stop doing Wizard Rock and wrote a song about it. And then I just kept going until, well, I think we haven't really stopped, really. We're on, like, a extended hiatus.
Yeah. I mean, there's no real opportunities for live gigs. I've done a few with the Short Snouts in the last few years, but I mean, the scene is far from what it was, and understandably so, really.
Yeah, COVID and the author in particular have made it more complicated in the world, but the fandom is still incredibly warm.
We did a live streamed gig with the Short Snouts during COVID. So when the situation was that much under control that we could actually meet up, we were supposed to play a small con, and they didn't want to cancel it, so they did everything online. And we decided that, yeah, we're still gonna play, and we're gonna make it as exciting as possible. So we did a full multicam live stream from my parents' garage.
Are there non-rock things people should be looking out for? Muggle music or other endeavors?
I would really not say that you should be on the lookout for it, because it's been in the works, or, like, we've talked about it for, like, how long has Solitary Snape been around?
Next year is 20 years.
Okay, so we've talked about another project for, like, 12, 13, 14 years.
Something like that.
Kalos Ishmael. Just music in Swedish based on fantasy and, like, named after the opening line from Moby Dick.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking away at lyrics and stuff, but who knows? Perhaps. Everything is a maybe.
Well, I think after this interview, everyone's going to be really excited. So, there'll be some eyes. There'll be some anticipation. There's an audience.
Perhaps. Or just for Jimmy to release the archives.
Well, who knows? Maybe. I wouldn't do it. Like, if you told me not to, I might not do it. But yeah, who knows?
I'm fine with you releasing the archives.
I think I have all 3 albums, both EPs, all the songs we've done for compilations, and also 2 live recordings, full shows. So there is some material there.
This sounds amazing.
Hope it's not consolidated. It should be done like tape trading. People meet up in the dark alleyway and have burned CDs, passing each other, tipping the hat.
Yeah, we should do like Harry and the Potters have done in the past, and like mail people USB sticks and floppy disks and
I've got my cassette deck back there, so I can just
whip up a bunch of cassettes and flog them in back alleys.
Hide them around the world. A treasure hunt for nobody. No, but really, you can probably have the archive.
Our final music break has arrived. This is Muggle Snuggle and Hermione's Lament.
These boys, they always need my help. I don't protest much, but when I do, they gripe. I wish they'd help me out just once. But I got the best marks. Crookshanks would back me up. Even Snape would agree under Felix Felicis.
This place is full of obstacles. Stuck underneath this bewitched glass ceiling. I wish they'd stop oppressing us. Despite our best attempts, achievements unrecognized, our roles are taken out of Hogwarts, a history.
I'll smash this wizard world to dust. My wand is stronger than yours, and I polish it better too. You wish you had a bigger brain. Witches help witches on. So Jenny Molly Fleur. No time to live under Imperial willfully ignorant.
My friends are all at Hogwarts, but I'm stuck here all alone. I feel like the platform sealed off and I missed the train, but I'll get in so much trouble if I take the flying car again. I'm still waiting for my Pottermore email, and I'm still waiting to join in on the fun. I'm still waiting to finally be sorted, so please tell me that I'm not the only one. Whenever I get a new email, I freak out, not gonna lie, only to find that it's not the one, and a piece of my soul dies. I guess my owl just got lost along the way, so I'll just have to be patient and hope it shows up someday. I'm still waiting for my Pottermore email, and I'm still waiting to join in on the fun. I'm still waiting to finally be sorted, so please tell me that I'm not the only one. Is this email coming, or have I missed my shot? Am I magical or not? You promised I'd get in, but maybe you forgot. Am I magical or not? Is this email coming, or have I missed my shot? Am I magical or not? You promised I'd get in, but maybe you forgot. Am I magical or not? I'm still waiting for my Pottermore email, and I'm still waiting to join in on the fun. I'm still waiting to finally be sorted, so please tell me that I'm not the only one. I'm still waiting for my Pottermore email, and I'm still waiting to join all of my friends. I'm still waiting to finally go to Hogwarts, but I know it will be worth it in the end. Yeah, I know it will be worth this wait in the end, just as long as I get my email in the end. Oh, Professor Lupin, la 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 la. Professor Lupin, la la la. I wanna tell you about a little secret, Professor Lupin.
That Break Started with Hermione's Lament by Muggle Snuggle, Lauren Fairweather's I'm Still Waiting, and Love Song for Professor Lupin from the Parselmouths. And here's the last bit of our chat. Thank you so much for talking with me today. I feel like we barely scratched the surface. I mean, 20 years, there's a lot that's happened in there.
Yeah, I mean, we've played a lot of gigs and stuff, and it's been really fun. It's been on and off for a lot of those years, but we've done more than a handful of gigs, and being able to go abroad was, that was crazy. I mean, in that first London gig, it was really overwhelming because, I mean, I don't think we were expecting that in the beginning, like, at all. And I'm not even sure that was even like a feasible concept, but it happened and it was fantastic. After that, we got to go back and do LeakyCon Dublin as well, and it was also really fun. So we've had a lot of fun together. Absolutely.
Yeah. The community, top notch.
Yeah.
The offer, not so much. The books, I can take them or leave them. I have my opinions and I will not be sharing them.
Not until the next album, anyway. Where can WZRD listeners find you and your music online?
SolitarySnape.bandcamp.com. And Jimmy's email.
There's also, we appeared on one of the Jingle Spells compilations, and that's on Spotify. So we have one song on Spotify.
Some of the samplers, I can't remember which years. Perhaps only one. Brain Room on one of them.
Yeah.
And then Balladen om Husalfens Slott.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's available for people who did not pay for the subscription, because I forgot to answer the email when they asked for it to be released.
Well, if you didn't, I'm sure they'll be happy to add it if you email just whenever.
Yeah, we'll see.
You and your lost media.
Oh, I do adore being forgotten. Yeah. Do you want to plug your TikTok, Jimmy?
Well, yeah, I have a TikTok account, but it's in Swedish, so
It's one of my top listening groups.
all right then. Yeah, I have a TikTok account called Tillbaka till tablån, where I do short form content about Swedish TV from, well, basically the 80s up until the noughties. So, but mostly 90s stuff, because that's what's my childhood. So that's what I feel most nostalgic about. But it's basically just milking the nostalgia.
That sounds like fun.
The videos are kind of fun to do. I mean, I at least I'm really enjoying it right now. But I mean, once I run out of content, we'll see how long I can keep this up. But at the moment, I'm posting 3 videos a week, and they're doing all right. So yeah, it's been fun so far. I've done it since sometime in September last year. So still kind of getting, just trying to get the hang of the format and trying maybe to get a tiny clue of how the platform works, because nobody understands how the algorithms work. Sometimes it just works and sometimes it doesn't. So you just have to, kind of soldier on and just do your thing and hope for the best.
If you heard a song today and you thought, I could listen to that again, then go to the transcript at wcrdradiopod.com, follow the link and buy a copy of your very own. It's the best way to support your favorite musician, and without our Wizard Rockers, we wouldn't be here. If you want discounts on WZRD merch, the inside scoop on everything that's coming up, and bonus gifts and episodes, then you want WZRD Radio's Patreon at patreon.com/WZRD Radiopod. It's just $2 Muggle a month and also supports the Community Rock Fund, where we're raising funds to help Wizard Rockers achieve their musical dreams. If you want to keep up with WZRD between episodes, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at WZRD Radiopod. If you don't believe in social media, you can also comment on the transcript or email me at wzrdradiopod@gmail.com. And now, magical friends, Solitary Snape.
Yeah, so I tend to go long. I tend to ramble when I introduce things. But I hope I can be concise with this preamble. This is a song that once were 3 songs in a planned rock opera about when house elves find the Communist Manifesto at Hogwarts and organize, unite, rise up, and overthrow their masters. I never could work out really how it should be, really. So when I had to make a song for a compilation, I just took all those disparate lyrics and threw them together, translated some, rejigged them, and yeah, I quite like how it turned out, but I wanted to do something special, so yeah. Balladen om husalfens lott. What's another day at the castle? Another day doing what they ask. What's another day under the masters? A Sisyphe and task. But we can dream ourselves free. We can dream ourselves away. If we all join up together, they can't keep us at bay. What's another day taking orders? Another day a house elf. What's another day? What's another day? Living your lot in life. But they are few and we are many.
We are many.
So if we house elves unite, they won't be able to oppress us. As we stand up and fight. Rise up, break free from this wizard hegemony. Res dig upp, slå dig fri från denna trollkarls hegemoni. Ingen mer spel för galleriet. Vi reser oss och tar vår frihet. De kan kedja dina tankar, men de kan inte stoppa hjärtat som bankar. Res dig upp, slå dig fri från den här trollkarls hegemoni.